Hi everybody, it's Alex Davidson with you today. An interesting question, question related to money, okay, to funds. Is that true that you have to have a certain amount of funds in order to immigrate to Canada? We receive this question like every single day, like 2, 3, 4 at least of them. Every day. Is that true that my family has to have like a tremendous amount of 12,000 Canadian dollars or 15,000 Canadian dollars, depending on your understanding and knowledge of immigration practices? That amount would be different. Look, I totally understand, trust me, I do, that you're coming from different countries, from different backgrounds, and usually, yes, it's this amount of money might sound a lot for you and might mean a lot for you, but in Canada, the amount of money which is required by federal government as your so-called settlement funds, this amount of money is estimated as a minimum, absolutely minimum amount which would be required for the particular number of family members to live for 6 months, simply because not everybody would find their best job within the first couple of days after arrival, simply because such a thing as a cultural shock, it actually does exist, simply because you're coming from one continent into another. Okay, you would have to have some time to settle here, to find your first job. You would have to have some time before you establish yourself in Canada, and this amount of money would help you. No, there's no unique way to avoid this case. I strongly do not recommend you to borrow this money from somebody and come to Canada with as little as, say, a couple thousands of dollars. You will not probably be able to survive in here for the first days. Just watch our videos on the previous previous month. I believe we spoke about the first day's expenses. They could be quite large, so be mindful, get those money, make sure that you got them. It's not a huge amount of money in Canada, it's not at all, right? However different it might be in your home country, no, in Canada it's not. The only exception from this case is if you're coming with the offer of employment. If you got this offer of employment, if an employer has sponsored you, yes, you could have like as little as a couple $100s in your pocket, and that virtually should be enough for you from the immigration perspective, of course, right? So you can jump on a plane and come in here. Last but not least, as always, we have our separate team which assists newcomers, especially newcomers in Ontario, but it still does not necessarily mean that you shouldn't have your settlement funds. Be very, very mindful. The more money you would prepare for the first days, the easier it would be for you, the safer you would feel yourself in Canada, and the more time you would have to find the right job for yourself. Still got questions? At the end of the video are our contacts. At the bottom of it, links to our website. Stay tuned with us.